Well, it's not just the beginning. We've been going strong since about 6 o'clock this morning on the ride, the morning train. But you know what? It's about to be the beginning of and about to start and about to get going.
2020 sucks. 2021 is looking much better thanks to ABATE of Iowa and their 37th annual Freedom Rally. Be at ABATE Freedom Park July 1st through 3rd for live music, motorcycles, and mayhem. C7 Dust, Granger Smith, Eddie Montgomery. Check out the Cool Down Contest, Party Foam Pit, and Mud Wrestling. Get your 3-day pass now at ABateFreedomRally.com. Own 2021, July 1st through 3rd at ABATE Freedom Park, Algona. No one under 18 admitted.
ABATE of Iowa Freedom Rally is happening starting tomorrow, actually, at Freedom Park in Algona. And it is going to be a huge event like it was his 37th annual. Well, haven't had him on the airways for a while. I tried my doggonedest to keep him off, but I knew eventually he would sneak back in, just like ants in a house. They eventually make their way back in. And there he is, the guy who you've heard of so many contests up at Freedom Rally, like the cool down, and you've heard of now they got the best butt contest going on. Well, the guy who has held the trophy for the last 31 years for Even Mom Couldn't Love This Face contest. That's right, Mr. Doug Smith. Morning to you, my brother.
Wow, what an intro.
Well, I try to think of the best, most positive, most uplifting intro for you I could possibly think of.
Well, you did a dang good job.
I stayed up late last night thinking of that one, Doug. Just thinking, how do I?
In that contest, you forgot to tell him I came in second to you.
I already knew that, man. My mom used to tell me, "Look, I can't even love that face. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's how it goes, right? That's why we're brothers. That's what it is."
Yeah.
Hey, man.
The doctor spanked my mom, not me.
And no offense, then they should have though, bud. Anyway. Hey, let's talk about 37 solid years, man. And even last year, even COVID couldn't stop the Freedom Rally, because the Freedom Rally was one of the few events that happened last year. And back again this year, July 1st through the 3rd. That's tomorrow. That's Thursday through Saturday.
I was going to say, we're a day ahead of ourselves.
I keep thinking this is Wednesday for whatever reason. I don't know why.
I know.
It's crazy. What's that?
Time flies,
It does. You get to be our age. Have you noticed? And it seems like a week is like a day. I mean, it just is gone. It is just so fast. But
Mom always said the older you get, the faster time flies. And boy, was she correct.
Absolutely. I had a brother-in-law once said to me, and this was back when I was in high school, he said, when you graduate, time is going to go by so fast, you have no idea. And it is. I look back and think, man, it's been that many years ago since I graduated high school. Holy smoke, that was a whole other life ago. Anyway, here we sit, Doug, gray hairs and all, man. We got the whole works. Let's talk about what's happening starting Thursday, because it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday this year. You're using, as an organization, ABATE is using Sunday, which is actually the 4th of July, but also a good day to travel back, get things packed up, and get a little bit of rest in case anybody needs to go back to work on Monday.
Well, I hope everybody gets to go back to work on Monday. I mean, that's what makes this world go around. You got to have a little bit of money to spend to be able to do things, and work causes that.
It does help that once or twice, doesn't it? Yeah, it makes it possible. There are a lot of people though that are taking Monday as a holiday though, just because the 4th does fall on Sunday. But again,
obviously they're not self-employed.
It speaks the expert right there. He knows. But there are no holidays and those kinds of days when you're self-employed, right, Doug?
Nope, you got to make hay when the sun's shining.
So let's talk about Thursday, man, when it all kicks off. That's the first day. What's going to begin all of this year's Freedom Rally?
Well, we got a lot of events going on, and they're typically earlier in the day. We're going to have like a sled pulls, and that's where they actually pull bikes with the sled. Or pull sleds with a bike, excuse me.
I was going to say, well, that's an interesting thing. Santa Claus has got that one down to a science, huh?
Right. And then there's different biker games like the Honey I'm Home game and Swallow the Weenie game, where they drive underneath a wiener on a motorcycle, a hot dog wiener on a motorcycle, and it's hanging down, and the girls are on the back of the bike, and they try to swallow as much and bite off the hot dog as they go through.
Oh, wow.
It's comical as hell, dude.
It sounds tight.
The rodeo games are just fun.
Oh, what time does that start, Doug?
That's like noon, I think, something like that.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and then there's a band called Deja Blue in the beer barn. And then we have the duck races, and what we do at the duck races is that helps fund our trip to Washington D.C. to see our legislators there.
Nice.
And then we have our opening ceremonies at 4. And then it kicks off with that cool down contest you were talking about.
One of the more popular contests at Freedom Rally.
Yeah. It's no volunteer participants, and could be a little bit of fun. We'll see how cold they can make those girls.
Just a little bit of fun, just a tad.
And they use ice water, and I'm talking icy water. Then 303 band's going to be on the main stage, followed by the Moonshine Bandits, and then the 303 band will finish up. So, and they're pretty much a rock band the way I understand it.
Fantastic.
And Moonshine Bandits, I guess, are really, really good. Then they're going to do the rodeo grounds again with the sled pull the next morning. We're talking about Friday now,
Right.
July 2nd. Then there's icebreakers in the beer barn, which I don't know what icebreakers are. So they've got some new stuff that I'm not quite sure of.
Maybe that's a cool down carryover.
Yeah. Maybe. Maybe they're using ice instead of water. And then there's the bike rodeo on the main stage. And then they're going to have duck races again because it takes a lot of money to send us to Washington, D.C. to see our legislators. And then once again at 4 p.m., and it's always at 4 p.m., is the cool down contest. And then Jammer will hit the main stage, followed by Austin Meade. I guess he's really good. Mark Campbell from Amigos met him down in Florida this year.
Gotcha.
And he said he did a really good job. Royal Bliss will follow Austin Meade, and then Seven Dust, who is a pretty popular person or group. And then Jammer will finish out the night on the main stage. Then July 3rd, we have the bike show, which people pull their bikes in and just let them sit for an hour or two, and people look at them, and then they give out trophies for the bike show. Then they're going to do the sled pulls again. Then there's a tattoo contest, and that one's on the beer barn stage. Then Mercury 3 will be in the beer barn, which is another band. And then the bike show awards will be on the main stage. And then they're going to have something called mud wrestling. That is really fun to watch because it's guys against guys, girls against girls, and it is just fun. And they get the blackest, dirtiest mud they can find, and everybody's just a mess when it's over with. And then they all shower off, and with the cold hose, oh man.
And you just keep saying how fun it is. Yeah, as a spectator, it sounds fun.
Well, that's all I am as a spectator.
Great things planned, and then of course the big closing of music is Saturday night as well.
Oh, there's music.
Yeah, there's actually good country music.
That is the great night.
Yeah, man.
Saucy Jack from right here in Fort Dodge.
Right.
He's going to open up the main stage, and then Granger Smith and Eddie Montgomery. Couldn't be more fun than that, could it?
Big names, man. Big names. Granger Smith, Earl Dibbles Jr., and then Eddie Montgomery of Montgomery Gentry fame. You better believe it, man.
I bet. And then, your friend wanted this at 3 p.m. on Saturday is the men's best butt contest.
Oh, that's
on stage. And she wants to be a judge, but she had told me that really you wanted to judge that contest.
Yeah, no, that would not be my thing. Because here's the thing, man, you can't judge something you're not looking at. So it's a little tough to do. You know what I'm talking about?
I get it.
Now, Cadence from right here at our offices, yeah, she wants to be a judge in that pretty doggone bad. I think you're going to have a lot. If you do judging by anything other than just the general audience, you're going to have a lot of volunteers to want to judge that contest. Yeah.
And past experience tells me that it's crowd participation judges how much they like those butts.
Probably the best way to go.
I got a nice butt, but I'm not in it.
Who told you that? Certainly not your wife.
No, it's the girls that reach around and grab it.
I was going to say, it's certainly not your wife. I've talked to your wife. She would never say that. But anyway.
See, that's how it goes. I see how you are. Man.
Oh, goodness. Great work. Great weekend plan, brother. 37 years. You've been a member close to that. What is it, like 35 for you now?
I think it's like 32 or 3 or something. Shit, I quit adding up. I bought a lifetime membership after 18 years, and I've had that a long time. So,
and that's something. The next thing I want to bring up is if people don't have their ABATE membership yet, they can get that when they ride up to the Freedom Park. You don't have to have a bike. You can drive up in your car. You can do all that kind of stuff, whatever you got to do. But exactly. you can pick a night. If you don't want to go up and spend the weekend and camp and the whole works, pick a night, man. Maybe you want to go up and see Eddie Montgomery and Granger Smith and Saucy Jack and check out the best butt contest. Well, go for it. You can do that on Saturday night only if that's how you want to go.
Exactly. You can come and go as you please. We have rides that go out of the park where you go and tour the countryside around northern Iowa, and they've gone as far as Okoboji on some of the rides and come back through and go by West Bend and the Grotto and see some really neat stuff. It's a good time. We've been doing it for a lot of years, and somebody said we actually knew how to throw a party after that long.
I don't know.
It's just work to me, so.
I don't know. The ones that I've been to, I don't know. It's not like there's streamers and balloons all over the place.
You're coming up on Saturday, aren't you?
I'm going to try and get there on Saturday. I got some work to do. I'm broadcasting on Friday, so I can't make it Friday. But I'm looking at trying to come up on Saturday, hopefully.
Find me and maybe we can kick Josh off the main stage and have you up there.
Now Mason will handle it just fine. He'll do well. And then you say find you, Doug. If I go up there, you're the last person I'm going to look for. So.
Oh man, my heart is broken now.
Yeah, like you didn't know that. Hey, Dougie's going to be on with me again Thursday as well, kind of reminding everybody because that's the first day to kick this whole thing off. Doug, do people start coming in like Wednesday night? Is there going to be like a flood of people starting to roll in?
Actually, people have started coming in Saturday morning already.
Wow, no kidding. And I know a lot of the members that are working are getting the park, finalized, but you're talking just people coming to camp and get ready for the entire festivities?
Correct. There's a guy out of Minnesota that showed up 2 weeks ago because they were working on the road in front of his house, and he was afraid that he wouldn't be able to get out. So he came down and stayed with us for the last couple of weeks. He's been working in the park, helping get it ready. It's awesome.
Hey, why not, man? If that's not dedication, I don't know what is. I'm so afraid that I might not be able to get out because of the road work in front of my house. I'm going down 2 weeks early.
There you go.
Wow. It's good thing they didn't start that 2 months ago. He'd have been waiting for you a long time ago.
We opened the park in April. The members own the park.
That's another good point. Something else you want to bring up. Yes, and I'm proud to be an ABATE member as well. And members own the Freedom Park up in Algona. It's a beautiful park as well.
Jump online at ABATEIowaFreedomRally.com. And it's got our whole schedule. It's got the facts. It's got the RV contracts. If you want to try to get a RV in there next year, if you come up and have fun, you can. I think we have room for 200 RVs.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's probably the most economical party in the nation because advance tickets went for $40 for a member, $100 if you're not a member. And that's all weekend.
Right.
And at the gate, members are $60, and it's still $100 for non-members, and it's $25 for a membership, and you can buy 2 passes with a membership.
Right.
So for $105 at the gate, you can spend the whole weekend with us.
The whole weekend, 1st through the 3rd, the entire thing, man. And Freedom Park, in case people have never seen Freedom Park. It is good sized. There's a lot of real estate and a lot of land up there.
We've got 172 acres.
Yeah, it's huge. Absolutely huge.
And if you can't find place to camp, then you drank too much.
That if you can't find a place to camp, then maybe you should back down just a little bit and check out a motel in Algona or something. But yeah, there's a lot of opportunity up there, brother. We're going to have you on again in a couple days. I know you got more work to do to get ready as well, and I know you yourself, you're kind of heading once again the security of the Freedom Rally like you do every year, and you always do a great job with that. So that's something else people need to know is that ABATE members and the ABATE organization police themselves during the Freedom Rally, and very, very, very few incidents over the years, Doug, because it is policed by the ABATE members.
That's because they see this mug and they don't want to act out because I might get to talk to them.
Yeah, that's exactly. I'm glad you went there because I thought you were going to say, yeah, because they're afraid of this guy, you know.
Oh, no, it's the mug. I had to go before you went there.
We're not going to fight, man, because I don't want to have to look at this guy up close. So we're not going to fight.
There you go.
Brother, you have a great rest of your day. We're going to check in with you on Thursday. And I know Thursday you're going to be running around even more because you're actually going to be able to park when we talk on Thursday, right?
If I'm not in the park, I'll be in the hotel room.
Be pretty close.
I'll be real close. I can be in the park if you want me in the park. I'm not.
Yeah, that's up to you, man. It's totally up to you. I just know you're going to be north. Right now, you're still at your luxurious beach home.
Yes, my luxurious beach home in the beloved Fort Dodge, Iowa.
Hey, a lot of oceanfront property in Fort Dodge, Iowa, according to George Strait.
Every morning I wake up, I look for the beach.
It's always hidden. Brother, you have a great day. I will talk to you on Thursday, all right?
All right, man. Take care.
See you, buddy. Doug Smith from ABATE of Iowa. Dougie and I always have a great time chatting back and forth and throwing at each other as well. But yeah, make sure you get up there. You can get your tickets still. Again, just jump online, ABATE of Iowa, freedomrally.com. Check it out. You can go up 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Have a great time all the way through. If nothing else, as a country fan, man, get up there Saturday night. Check out Granger Smith and Eddie Montgomery. Spit it out. It's going to be a great, great show and great time all the way around. This year's 37th annual ABATE of Iowa Freedom Rally starts this Thursday. Coming up in just a few minutes, got some birthdays on the way, so make sure you stick around for that, plus some loop